Okay, are you guys ready for some more shit that I got in? Because I am. So another little gift from Martin, which I love, but I never bought it before, is a deck that he got uh um a while ago, and he didn't really gel with it. And I love this deck, but not for the way it was intended to be used. I think the Divine Intuition Oracle by Belinda Grace. I'm not the biggest Belinda Grace fan. Look at this production quality, by the way. And I can be honest about that. I don't really like the way she writes decks. Because, and that is not something she's doing wrong. She's creating whatever the hell she wants to create. Look at the powder pink purpley edges. Look at the backs. She can create however she wants to create. But the decks she creates are not necessarily fitting to the way I like to read with a deck. Because these are very much... I don't see this as a divination tool, but I see these as studying flashcards on how to use your intuition and how to work as a medium and how to develop those skills. That's kind of how I see these. And I did read the guidebook extensively, and it's gorgeously produced. And she really put thought into it when she wrote it. There's a lot of like cool stuff in here, like let's see, she did because she categorizes the cards. So there's a couple of groups. Group A is called Developing Your Intuition. You can sort of see which group is which by the background color of the card. Group B is the chakras and spiritual anatomy. So that's interesting. Then we have Group C, the messengers. So that's archangels, spirit guides, angels, other people, messages from beyond. And Group D, universal messages, which is interesting because the pet card, and I believe there's a card about pets, and I would probably see those more as messengers. And there's a card about wild animals, which I would also see more as messengers, and those are in the general message department. But what you sort of do is you pull a card, and it's almost like a little choose your own adventure study night. You kind of read that guidance and sort of do what she tells you to kind of, I don't know, develop your intuitive skills. I love the illustrations. So I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to develop my intuition and mediumship like that. I don't even want to develop mediumship at all, because that's not for me. Or at least I think maybe this deck will teach me otherwise. There are a lot of cards. Let me sort of, this is a fun experiment. Let me put these back, because, if you want to watch like a really like good flip through of this, you may want to tune out here and look for someone else. But I kind of want to put the cards in two categories: the usable category and the unusable category. So cards that I can use in my practice and cards that I just can't use in my practice. This one I can use. I mean, I can use all the chakras as well. Inner screen, nope. These are not going to be neat piles, by the way, just so you know. Audible guidance, nope. That's a form of voyancy, not a divinatory message. The chakras, I kind of feel like I know a lot about, so whenever I pull those, I can kind of see them more as signposts for readings. Interpretation is one that I can use. Wild Animals is one that I can use, although it is a bit vague. Visual Guidance is not one that I can use because, once again, it's a form of voyancy. Brow Chakra, yes. Your Channel, no. Multiple Numbers, no. That's, you know, like, you can do cute readings for people. Like, if I were to pull that card in a reading, I'd probably tell the other person, well, you might want to pay attention to numbers or angel numbers because they might have something to tell you through there. But that's not how I like to read for people, because I feel like that you leave them with more questions rather than answers, and that's what they come for. Media, another unusable card. Angels, you know, what does Spirit want to tell you when they have you pull that card, Angels? It wants to tell you, you need to do a deep dive into that subject. Or when you pull media, you need to, like, watch out for the type of media that you are consuming. Because there may be hidden messages there, but that's not the kind of guidance that I want. It doesn't work for me at all. Throat chakra, yes. Higher self. You need to listen to your higher self. You know? In the Flow is one that I can use. Justification is one that I can use. Navel chakra is one that I can use. Pets. Your pets are trying to tell you something, but it doesn't give me guidance at all. Your dreams are trying to tell you something, but that doesn't pay attention to your dreams. Like, it's a really cute deck for, like, spooky girls' night, and I mean that in the most non-binary way I can, because whenever me and my gay gal pals hook up, we also call it girls' night. When you're having a cute Halloween girls' night sleepover and you want to, like, give nonsensical readings, this is a deck that I would definitely use. Your spirit guides want to give you a message. Coincidences is one that I can use. Resistance, confidence. Meditation is another sort of vague one. You need to meditate more. It doesn't really tell me anything. Crown chakra, definitely can use. Heart chakra as well. Development I can use. Synchronicity I can use. Mother Nature is one that I can use. Feelings and sensations, kind of. Archangels and Ascended Masters. You need to do a deep dive on Archangels and Ascended Masters, because that's going to be an important topic for you. But an important topic in what way? And that's the answer this deck does not give you when you buy it. It's very, you know, it's sort of, let's give myself a studying assignment. And that can be a cute way to use this deck, but it's not a deck for divination. Repetition is an interesting one. And then other people. You need to pay attention to other people and what they are doing and what they are saying. So all in all, if we look at the two stacks, there are more cards in this deck that I do know how to work with than that I don't know how to work with, but it's still a pretty big chunk. And they're pretty much all from the types of messengers category and also the types of voyancy category group. But it's really cute. What I like about this is the graphic design, the package. It's gorgeous. It's a fucking stunning deck. I just wish, you know, they could have marketed this as a New Age school, you know, because that's what it is. It's New Age school. That's what this deck is. Another deck I got because of Martin, we're hearing the name Martin a lot, is this. I forgot the name. It's a really stunning deck. I saw this on Logan Larkin Legends feed, and I don't want to be like a raging bitch, but this packaging that is like so tight, I can't close this box, because if I do, I will never get it open again. But it's a really cute little set. It was quite cheap actually, but since I ordered it, the price has gone up again, so that's interesting. But you know, like, gorgeous foil box. I like the idea a lot. So many extras came with this deck. So you get a cute little book. You get a This Belongs To. You get these tarot cards that are actually like sort of meant to be little postcards, which is really cute. So this is a flora and fauna style deck, and it really reminds me of the Valletta Woods tarot. What also came with this deck were these stickers. So these are suit symbol stickers, which are kind of cute, I guess. And then this is actually pretty dope. This patch, and this, which is, I guess, something that you can attach to an earring or a necklace. So I got that as well with the deck. It was tucked in with the box. Am I going to show you all these cards? Because it's going to be a long-ass video if I do. The good news, the illustrations are gorgeous. The box is gorgeous. All the extras are gorgeous. The bad news, the gilding is so cheap that it just literally, when I riffle shuffle this, the gilding literally flies off. Like, and I'm not talking cute little glittery like chunks of fairy dust. I'm talking big chunks. And the fact that it still looks this good after the amount of gunk that flew off it already, hopefully means that this won't happen a lot. Another bit of bad news, and I don't know if you can see this on camera. Maybe you can. It's not that bad with this card, I guess. Yeah, you can kind of see it right here. So these backs of gorgeous gold foil pressing going on right here. What you shouldn't do as a deck creator is then choose a cardstock type where you will see... Why can't we like not see it now? Because we could see it earlier. Where you can kind of see it, where you can literally see indentations on the front. That's kind of bad. That's bad design. Now that we got all of this out of the way, it's a gorgeous set. So we're getting a very minimalist deck, which I like. We get really colorful illustrations on a black background, which I like. Really good graphic design and font choices, which I like. You get the suit symbol and the number, which I like a lot as well. Like, I don't like seeing too much shit on my cards. What is difficult sometimes with the major arcana, and this is a nice example, is that you get a symbol like this to denote which major arcana card it is, and sometimes it's clearer than other times. For example, what card would you think this is? Pause for a second. It's Strength. I didn't get that, and I was kind of like, okay, you know, so that can be kind of a hassle sometimes. However, I do love the way the card meanings are depicted. What's this? What do you think this is? I don't even know anymore. I'm going to have to grab the book, because I don't really intend to study this in a sense of I'm going to literally learn every single little symbol here. But I thought, oh, this must be like Temperance, right? That big-ass angel, or maybe the Lovers with that big-ass angel. No, it's the Chariot. So, you know, you need to have your tarot symbols on lock. I do love it, though. It looks really good. It's really well designed. Apart from the little production thingies that I think are kind of meh, I do like it a lot. I love this. Look at that. We literally walked past a couple of these on our walk today. It's so gorgeous. That falling orange, or is it an orange or a persimmon? I don't know. Let's look it up really quickly. This is obviously the tower. So some of the majors are super obvious. Some of them I'm kind of like, really? You went with that symbol? Okay. All right, Mr. Sheffield. Yeah, your tarot symbol knowledge needs to be on point. The Fall from the Garden of Eden, Wild Apple. Okay, I like that. I like that analogy a lot. So you kind of get the gist, right? You get a plant, you get some extra symbolism in there, and it's a cute thing. This is Justice. The guidebook is sparse, but contains all the information you need. So I like that a lot too. Paper is being saved. I just wish they would have gone for a a different type of cardstock. You can kind of see it really well in this card. You can kind of see the indentations on the front. It's nothing too bad. You know, this one was one that completely stumped me. What major arcana card is this? It's the Empress. And I was like, oh yeah, I kind of see it, but this one is absolutely stunning. But yeah, it's, you know, I wish different choices were made. However, I do love this a lot. And I do have the Valeda Woods Tarot. I won it in a giveaway once, but the store owner didn't like disclose that it was a display copy and that a card was missing, so I was really pissed, and now I have that deck incomplete, and I don't work with incomplete decks. Another little production thingy that I have right here is the cut of the cards. It seems like their bleed margin was very narrow at this printer, so you'll see a little bit of the previous card on the sheet on this card, and that happens a couple of times. And I've seen a lot of reviews of this deck, and I've seen people gloss over that every single time, and I was like, hey, but why is that little bit of other card art there? So the production quality is not the most amazing, but at the price I got this for, I'm not going to be showing you every card. It's pretty much like, you know, like you can't really complain now, can you? You know, if you look at everything you get. I paid about 30 euros for this, which is a really, really good price. Am I going to keep all the little extras in here? I think I might. And I'm going to try to shove it all back in without closing it completely, because that will ruin the whole deck. Okay, another deck I got is actually kind of a pair, but I got this lovely Viking Oracle by Stacey DeMarco and Jimmy Manton. Why? Not because I like this deck in particular, but because I really have like a thing for Jimmy Manton's art. And I really had a couple of decks. I have all his decks now that I've always wanted, and I'm really happy about that. And this is the new print version, which has like the gorgeous matte Blue Angel cardstock that I like. Some of the choices, because this is more like, this is kind of like a rune deck plus 20 extra cards. I'm not that big on rune decks, but it's cute. It's cute. It's a really good tool. I would honestly, I once said that the Runic Odyssey is the best rune oracle out there, which is true, but it's really expensive. If you're looking for a cheaper mass market version that still teaches you a great deal, this is probably the way to go. And you're getting a lot of extra lore in there as well. Once again, Stacey DeMarco is very much of the new age, and you do need to keep that in mind while working with it and while reading the guidebook. And there's nothing wrong with it per se, but it's something to keep in mind. I love Jimmy's illustrations in here. I love this card. I just adore it. I love that Mani is in here. He looks so different than he does in my deck, but I love that he's in here. So, yeah, really, Jimmy, I'm not going to be showing all these cards, but Jimmy did a fantastic job. Also, we're getting separate back art, which I really, really, really enjoy as well. So I'm really glad that I got it. The guidebook's pretty cute. You know, like, I'm not mad at Stacey's decks. I think she writes a good deck. And sort of in... Oh yeah, this box is fucking horrible. Sort of similarly got the Goddesses and Sirens, because I had the Gods and Titans, and I love that, and I never really decided, hey, I'm also going to purchase the Goddesses and Sirens, and last week I was like, I need that as well. I just need all the Jimmy Manton art because I love it. This is really good. I was once kind of stumped that we would always get the Beyond Worlds or Beyond Words publishing version. What's the name of that crappy publisher again? Is it Beyond Worlds, Beyond Words? Can we see it anywhere? I need to find out. I need to know now. well, whatever it is, because I kind of wanted the Blue Angel version. Little did I know that the Blue Angel versions have, even though it's a Blue Angel deck, they have less cards. And they have really horrible branding on the backs of the cards. This has a neat card back. So does my Beyond Worlds publishing Gods and Titans. The Blue Angel has really ugly, fugly deck titles on the backs. And they have less cards. Like, what the hell? I love the way these goddesses are depicted. This is my favorite card in the whole deck. So, such cool, like, Jimmy must have had a blast. Oh, man, and if only I could, like, possess an ounce of his creative abilities, I would be so blessed. Like, if I would have one wish, I wish I could have, like, his level of talent. No matter what other people say, I know that there are a lot of people that don't like his art, but I love it. I love it so much. And once again, I'm not going to be showing you all the art. I just wanted to quickly show you the shit that I got, and I got a lot of shit, but I love it. I'm really happy with it. Like, even the decks where sometimes I literally get DMs on Instagram of people saying, do you even like that deck? Because you were, like, so negative in your video. I'm not negative. I'm just telling you, like, production issues that I'm sometimes facing a little bit. Also, I got the deluxe version of my own deck in today, the Sacred Fool Oracle deck. And it's in this really dope-ass tin, which I love. And I didn't even take the wrapper off yet, but, you know, I wanted to have... Because I kind of want to, once my Kickstarter deck gets here, I'll have, like, 3 really, really good decks that I'm actually super proud of, and I kind of want to display them in my living room and sort of come out of the tarot closet, if you will, because I want to be proud of my accomplishments. Anyways, thanks for watching, and bye, bitches. Until the next one.